Hello, and welcome back to Football Director with Nomadic Striker. You join us on the final day of the second season with Lille. We are in third place, as you can see here. Only 4 points behind Lyon now, which is interesting. They lost their last game to PSG. They've slipped up as well since we've been away. But PSG, on the other hand, show no signs of relenting. They look like they're going to go the season unbeaten. And last season, of course, they only lost one game against us. So yeah, they're pretty good. And that's something we're going to talk about later in this video. In the time we've been away, something very interesting has happened. I'm going to take you through the games. So last time out, we drew with Saint-Étienne. Then we lost to Nice. But that didn't matter because we bounced back with a 2-1 win at Troyes. Batshuayi scored twice. Second one just after half time is important. Pape Souare, ex Crystal Palace left back, popped up with a goal late on. Then we defeated Rennes at home. Versalico with his first goal for the club, and Yaziki, who's hit a bit of form late in the season, which is nice to see. That secured Champions League football. And then we went to Toulouse, and Osimhen bagged a hat-trick. So he's back in the goals. So that meant two very interesting things happened as a result of our form this season. The first is we've won a record total of matches for Lille. 26 league wins is a new team record. On top of that, we've also set the club's highest ever points total, 84 points, and we're only third. Lyon 88, PSG look like they're going to hit 100 points. So I wonder, if you look at the leagues around the world, if we'd had 84 in England, we'd have come second. 84 in Italy, we could have won it. In Portugal, we could have won it. Spain would have been fourth. But yeah, I mean, PSG look almost unbeatable. Well, they are unbeatable this season. And there's talk about them bringing Harry Kane in. So I'm like, what can we really do to stop this? You look at, they brought Icardi in. He scored 39 and 50. Neymar's got 23 goals, 20 assists. Mbappe's got 23 goals, 16 assists. And they're pretty unbeatable. Like, I feel like we're at a point where, we'll go through the stats and stuff in a minute, but we're kind of at a point where we can't do much else without like significant money, and that's just not possible. So we're going to play the final game of the season, and then we'll go on to talk about some other things. So today we are up against Stade Brestois, who are sixth. They've had a really good season. I think we started the season against this lot, if I remember rightly. They're joint with Monaco. That is an impressive effort. So this could be a tough game. We did start the season against Stade Brestois. That's a good memory, right? That's great memory. So for the final game of the season, we're going to stick with what we know. I'm going to bring Salico onto the bench because he's been playing really well. But I want to stick with Melling and Mazraoui. Yaziki's in really good form, so I'm going to keep him in. The Checker is struggling with the interest being shown in him. Maya's going to play, even though he's struggling. So we have a couple of youngsters we can pop on the bench at least. So the first one is, he's not available. This guy. One player we are going to bring in to put on the bench is this guy, Lucas Chevalier, who is actually older than I realised, but is potentially very good. We have two young goalkeepers who have 5-star potential. The other one is not available. He's on international duty for some reason. And we're also going to pop this guy on the bench, Ferhat Chogalan. I think so he came through AE system the year before this save started, but he's played all right for the last couple of years, so I think he deserves a chance. So we will bring him on at some point. In fact, where's he play? Screw it. We're going to play him. Gravenberch has not been a great success, considering we spent £13 million on him. Okay, so this is the final game of the season. We're going to start with Musso in goal, Mazraoui, Keira, Badiashile and Melling. Maya in front of them, with Checker, Sanchez midfield, and then Ferhat Chogalan, I think is his debut, in behind Batshuayi and Osimhen. Can we end the season on a high note? I mean, not the last day would be lovely. I'm not sure if that was a highlight. Might be theirs though, looking at it. This is a very slow highlight. Whew, gone close. Now we've got a free kick. Ooh. Interesting, the new guy is on free kick. On his debut, taking free kicks. Hopefully we're going to build from the back here. Into Chahan, Ferhat, Batshuayi, and he scored. There we go. We're all the way from the keeper into the goal. So I think PSG just went behind. They are behind. Nice are beating PSG. I mean, taking joy in PSG losing in the last game after going however many unbeaten. It's like small liberties, isn't it? Oh, we're building another nice move here. Mazraoui on the right into Osimhen. He's at the post. Osimhen is actually struggling today. I want to give Gravenberch some time in midfield. We have a lot of complacent players in our team. 4 complacent players. Melling with a corner. Osimhen's put it wide. He's having a shocker today. No, they've got just wide. Checker's going to nick it and give it straight back to them. Duvern and Gravenberch has done well. And to Osimhen, and he's absolutely skinned his man. And he's put it wide. I am going to ring him off. I'm going to give this guy, don't know if any of you remember him from last season, Mpembele Bula. He actually came in and played like 5 games maybe last season. And we're going to give Yaziki final game of the season. So PSG, as it stands, are still losing. They could lose their final game of the season. And hopefully we're going to still win ours. This would be annoying. Hey, Yaziki. Keep going, son. Look at that. He just parted it. What a goal. What a goal from Yusuf Yaziki. I mean, the defending was pretty awful. But all the same. Just ran and ran and ran. And it's a comfortable 2-0 win on the last day of the season. So that extends our win record and our record points totals. So PSG lost to Nice. And they played their full team as well. So once again, they've lost 1 game this season. I'll show you the league. So we finish in 3rd, 13 points clear of 4th, and 4 points in the end behind Lyon, who must be pretty annoyed again, 91 points, and finishing 2nd. So Osimhen finished 3rd top scorer in the league, 5 behind Icardi. Neymar was unsurprisingly the top rated player. Checker came in with 7.48 though, which is pretty damn good. Musso racked up 18 clean sheets. I would guess that he's played less games than Navas. No, Navas only played 32. Because he had 12 goals in 32 games. Other than that, there's not much for us. But it's our best ever season as Lille, apart from when they won the league in like 1940 and when they finished 2nd, obviously. But in terms of points, it's our best ever season. And we're going to jump ahead to cover some kind of end of season review stuff. And we're back. And Sean Dyche is trying to buy Renato Sanchez. I didn't really see what was happening with this, but he's still at Burnley. But he's trying to buy Renato Sanchez off me. Back with end of season awards. Lille overall best 11 for the last 2 seasons. The 11 is Musso, Mazraoui, Badiashile, Ampadu. Interesting, no Kehrer in the first 11. And Ampadu has only played 23. That's a strange one. Melling at left back. Checker and Sanchez, of course, in midfield. Gaetan, interestingly, is on the left. Yaziki Weah, who's not even been at the club this season. And Osimhen, we don't actually play this formation at the moment, so that's why these 2 wingers are still in there. I'm interested in how Gaetan has got on in wherever. Oh, he's at a new club now. 3 million. So he played, 3 league games for Moscow? And they made a 3 million profit. That is good business. He's done alright for Toluca. Substitutes for this team are Jardim, Kehrer, Celik, who obviously moved to Bremen for like 10 million. He's done okay. I think that was a good sale. Samare, who's improved a lot this season, actually. He's still 22. He's right. He scored 3. He's been okay. Ikone, who we obviously sold to Everton for a lot of money, and he has not had a great season, so that's definitely a good sale. Fuentes Batshuayi, who's been great this season. 23 goals, I think. 20 in the league, 24 in total. End of season awards. Player of the season is Aussie Men. Only 36% though. 32% voted for Checker. And Batshuayi got 22%. Aussie Men also, unsurprisingly, gets Young Player of the Season. And the goal of the season is Yaziki. I'm pretty sure this is the game we drew right at the start of the season. It's a bit like... Oh yeah, I remember this one. They just ran through and smashed it. That is a great goal, to be fair. Stats-wise, top goal scorer is Batshuayi. So that's been a good signing, hasn't it? Checker averaged 7.45. Him and Melling both got 10 assists. So Melling has really stepped up. Thiago Maia, 96% pass completion. That is impressive. 16 games. No, he's not played that much, actually. And then Aussie Men, most player of the match. Yaziki got the most yellow cards. That's interesting. Attacking midfielder. And we only had 2 red cards. Season review. Expected to qualify for Europa League. So we actually, by getting Europa League, we met the board's expectations 5 years early. So we got into Champions League. So we're covered on that. We're down the group stage. And surprisingly, we got another tough group. Third in the league. First knockout round against Zenit in the Europa League, which was not great. Quarter final in the Coupe de France, even though PSG were knocked out. That was an opportunity to do something, but never mind. 8th most players used in Ligue 1. Average standards 81% full, not bad. And the game of the season was a 1-0 win over Lyon. Not sure about that. It's Club Vision. These are in progress. I'm not really in charge of these, so it doesn't matter. So next season, they want Europa League qualification again, which we did this season with ease. And they want us to get... I mean, we've done that already. We're in the group stage, I think. Did we go into the group stage last year? I'm pretty sure we did. And my contract runs out next season as well. So then the season after that, they want us to become the best of the rest, which I guess means being better than Lyon. Not sure. And they want the best youth system in the country this coming season. I don't know how they judge that. Whether ours is better than PSG's, I'm like, I don't know. And then from then on, just being the best of the rest. So I don't really know whether that means being better than, like who that means being better than. Whether it's just PSG, so whether we're best other than PSG, which would mean surpassing Lyon. Or whether it's like, obviously in England it would be like the 7th place team. I don't know, to be honest. Squad dynamics, team leaders are Aussie Men, Yaziki and Kera. Influential, I'm surprised Checker's not up there, to be honest. Checker, Sanchez, Melling, Batshuayi and Aurier. Samari, Mazraoui, Fuentes, Musso, Maya, Veselico are influential. What do we want to achieve next season? But they are happy for the first time ever. Okay, so let's have a look at injuries. The most was Versalico. He's only been here since January. Keita Conde. Muad'Dib's a youngster who's got good potential, along with Chagalan as well. So these two. And then Lavelle is the young goalkeeper I was talking about, who looks pretty decent. Chogalan, I guess you'd say. He looks alright. Seem to have a lot of players who are like 18, 19 and not really getting any better. And this guy has really dropped off, I think. He's been out on loan this season and done okay. So we'll see what he's like when he gets back. And the players have gone on holiday. So it looks like all the other leagues around Europe have finished. So let's have a little look at what's happened. So Barcelona have won La Liga by 1 point from Atletico and Real Madrid. Wow. So on the last day, Atletico won. Madrid only drew. Barca won. So Real Madrid had beaten Valladolid. They would have won the league. Wow, that is a true bottle. Oyarzábal, top goal scorer. Interesting. So Sociedad always kind of tend to go quite good, don't they? And they've been good this year. They came fourth. They still got Isaac, Januzaj, Odegaard there, obviously. Costa and Felix did well for Madrid Atletico. Messi played a 7.9 average. Hazard, Griezmann, no surprises there. Going down, Zaragoza, Granada, Osasuna. In Serie A, wow, the title chase was even closer. So Inter won it, joint on points with Juventus. And I think the Italian league works on head-to-head, doesn't it? So they must have got a better head-to-head over Juventus because they've got a worse goal difference. So yeah, Juve must be gutted about that. So Juventus lost against Inter at home in December. But importantly, it also lost in the penultimate game away to Inter, then lost against Parma on the last day of the season, and only drew with Sassuolo the game before the Inter game. So they absolutely bottled it, whereas Inter won 3 of the last 4. Things were much more clear-cut in the Premier League, with Liverpool romping it 12 points clear of Man United, and City, for the six-pack of Wolves, have made it into the Champions League. Let's see who they've got. James Rodriguez is playing for Wolves. It's under a free transfer, and he's been pretty good. Hotter always goes really good. So Wolves have been pretty superb. And Sheffield United, Fulham and Leeds went down, which is fairly predictable, isn't it? Let's have a look at who's done well. Lacazette, Callum Wilson, second top scorer. Firmino, the best player in the league. Not bad. He also got 19 goals. So Liverpool have a similar team. They just massively strengthened their centre midfield. So Savic has come in alongside Florentino Luis, who's very good. Wow. They obviously have our old goalkeeper. And they've signed, as always, Gabriel Barbosa. They always seem to sign him on my saves. And in Germany, surprise, surprise, Bayern Munich have won the league. How many is that in a row now? Werner, top scorer. They only won it by 3 points. Then there's a huge gap back to Hertha. And a few more team records for you. Melling, 10 assists, is a new team record, which beat Celik from last season with 9. And Musso has smashed the new clean sheet record with 18. So with this save, as I kind of alluded to in the kind of season wrap-up, I don't really know where else we can go with this save. I quite enjoyed the whole football director, using the director of football side of it. I think it's quite fun. And it's a little bit different. But I kind of think we've reached the limit with Lille. We've set a points record, we've set the kind of most wins record. But we're still miles off PSG. We're still like 12 points, 15 points behind them. And they spank us every time we play them. What more can we do with this team? Is it time to do something different? I have a save in mind that I want to do. I'm quite excited about it. It's something I've not done before. It's a save that's a little bit different for me. It's going to challenge me in terms of what I usually do on Football Manager, which is kind of what I want to get out of this. I just feel that with Lille, I'm only ever going to come third. I could come second. The Bulls' challenge to me is we want you to become the best of the rest, and that's, to me, I've already done. I've already completed that. To PSG are number 1, Lyon number 2. We've already defeated Monaco, Marseille, all the other teams in this league. We are the best of the rest already. So I'm going to give this the transfer window. The other thing to notice is that we are hemorrhaging money for no particular reason. So in September, we got to 91 million. By December, we're down to 81. And even with transfer window activity in January, we dropped to 78, and that has just steeply dropped down to 49, which is a massive concern. We've got 47 million to spend, but can we really get players who are any better than what we've got already? It's going to be tough. And that kind of means finding regens, and I'm not even allowed to buy players, so yeah, it's tough. There's a big decision to make. Like I say, I've got a save in mind of something I want to do, but I'm going to do the transfer window with this, see what happens, see where we're going, see if we kind of bring in anyone interesting in the transfer window, and then we might keep it going. But either way, definitely starting a new stage soon. I'm going to try and kick it off at the weekend, so stay tuned for that. But for now, we're going to crack onto the transfer window, come back with third season, see how we're getting on, and then we'll go from there. I hope you liked the end of this season. Hope you enjoyed watching it. Hope you did. Hit a like. Thank you for watching. And yeah, until next time, goodbye for now.